And just like that, we are broadcasting live on my YouTube channel at Health Fitness Wealth Business 8726. Thank y'all once again for subscribing to the YouTube channel. We're back with another official live courtesy of my latest book, The Fitness Mirage. And I wanted to do a little bit of live talking about some things that I talk about within the book. And I want to call this, the science behind mind body transformation. Because what if I told you that transformation has very little to do with losing weight, well, with just losing weight, and everything to do with rebuilding your whole life from the inside out? Because let's put it like this: most people think that transformation is about toned muscles, smaller clothes, and looking at that number on the scale. But real transformation, as I've been saying within my book, The Fitness Mirage, it goes way beyond the physical. It sharpens your mind, regulates your emotions, and reconnects you to your deeper purpose. And that is how you unlock the hidden potential within your mind, body, and spirit. And that's what I want to talk about today, here briefly: the science behind mind body transformation. So, we're going to get right into it. For those who don't know, my name is Clifton Pope. I am the founder and CEO of Health Fitness Wealth Business INC. I am an ISA certified personal trainer, exercise transformation specialist, nutritionist, host of the HFWB podcast series, and I am also an author and a speaker as well for those who are tuning into my YouTube channel for the first time. And be sure to hit that subscribe button at Health Fitness Wealth Business, 1S on the business, 8726. So I just want to get that out the way. And I want to talk to you as far as what I've been learning the last couple of years, as far as from a personal and a professional standpoint. And true transformation is never one dimensional, because if you only focus on your body and you ignore your mind, your emotions, and your spirit, then you might change for like maybe a season or two, but it usually won't last. And let me tell you why that won't last: because real change happens when every layer of who you are starts working together. That's why I always like to tell all of my clients we must focus on the physical, the mental, emotional, and the spiritual. That way we can attack all four corners so we could square things away day by day, step by step. Because again, transformation is not just weight loss, tone muscles, sweating harder, or punishing yourself in the gym. Even though that's what most people think, it's actually a lot deeper than that. Real transformation is when you move your body with intention. Let me say that again. Real transformation is when you move your body with intention, because when you move intentionally, you sharpen your mind, you again regulate your emotions, and you awaken the creativity, discipline, and purpose that was already inside of you. You just had to tap into it, because exercise becomes more than just a physical activity. It becomes a gateway back to your own clarity, your strength, your confidence, your peace, and your alignment. Aren't those traits alone something that you're looking for right now? Well, you can access it. All you got to do is just work from the inside out. So I wanted to touch briefly on the four pillars as far as what makes a real transformation effective, at least from how I see it. So again, this is the heart of the method I'm about to break down. Of course, I've been mentioning the physical. This is where, of course, obviously you rebuild the body through intentional movement, strength training, functional strength training, that is, compound compound exercises, primal pattern movements, all of those things, which I have all of my clients do on a regular basis. You got your mobility aspect of it, the recovery work that takes place after the workout, that takes care of your overall vitality. Because again, it's not about looking better, it's about feeling stronger in your actual life. And that's kind of the physical aspect of it, as far as what I have all of my clients do, and at the same time, what I talk about in my book, The Fitness Mirage. Now, the mental aspect of it, That's what the second pillar. It's about sharpening your focus, boosting your clarity, and reviewing your mindset or rewiring your mindset, pardon me, for further growth. Because if your mind is stuck in self doubt, inconsistency, and negative self talk, you're not only going to get not that you're not going to get that much done, and at the same time your body's eventually going to follow that pattern. Then you wonder why I always say train the mind so the body can follow through, because it starts within the mind, and then whatever you put into your mind, your body is literally going to repeat whatever goes on within the course of your mind. That's why there's such thing as a mind body connection. The emotional aspect of it is, this is where resilience gets built. This is where it gets good, because through movement, breath, rhythm, healthier habits, you begin to regulate those emotions like I was referring to earlier and heal from within instead of carrying all that stress in silence. That's the emotional aspect of it. And the spiritual aspect of it, my personal favorite, this is the deepest layer. This is where you reconnect with your purpose, your faith, your inner alignment, mission, vision, sense of purpose you have within for yourself. And this is the real reason where your transformation starts in the first place. Because if you don't know your why, it's too easy to quit when life gets hard. It's just that simple. And when you attack everything from those four pillars, the physical, the mental, emotional, and the spiritual, when it's all working together at the same time, that's really the science behind it, because your body affects your mind affects your emotions affect your habits, and your spirit affects your overall direction on where you are going. So when you intentionally improve all of those things like the movement, nutrition, mindset, and spiritual alignment, you stop changing in pieces and you start changing as a whole person. And that's where the lasting change comes from. Because just speaking from my perspective, real quick, this isn't just a theory for me. This is literally what I've been doing ever since I made the transition from pharmacy technician to the holistic fitness trainer, personal trainer, exercise transformation specialist that I am. My own transformation is living proof that the mind body connection is a real thing, y'all. My journey pushed me to develop an approach that blends purposeful movement, mindful nutrition, and intentional fasting. Most of these things I, of course, got within, of course, my time during, results companies personal training, and then I kind of added my own little twist to it from there as I branched off to do my own thing. And all of this again was not just to change the outside, but to unlock the potential that goes far beyond the physical. Because again, transformation should not leave your spirit behind, it should wake up your whole life. So I say all of that to say, if you've been feeling like you've tried programs before, you start strong and you fall off, you know you need something deeper, you want to feel more grounded, clear, and strong, and you're tired of this surface level fitness and everything, this message and this live right here is for you. You don't need another quick fix. You need a process that speaks to your mind, body, emotions, and your spirit. So if that sounds like the kind of transformation you are looking for, tap in with yours truly. And this is exactly the kind of work I do with my holistic fitness approach and within my transformation program. Again, I focus on movement, mindful nutrition, intentional fasting, and whole life transformation. So, if you want details, if you want to work together, if you want to know what the next step looks like, if you're watching this live on YouTube right now, or if you're watching a replay of it on YouTube, drop transformation in the comments. And if you're watching this on my Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., send a DM as soon as you finish seeing a clip from this particular live. And if you're catching it again on another platform, and again, this is what it looks like. Again, real transformation is not one dimensional. It's a whole life change. Again, body, mind, emotions, and spirit. And when those begin to align, y'all, everything starts to change. And that's the science, that's the strategy, and that's the invitation. And that's exactly what I talk about in my book, The Fitness Mirage. And basically, It's just my way of challenging everything you thought you knew about health, exercise, and transformation. We're stepping away from the conventional approach and we're taking a little bit of a different perspective here. So that's what I hope that y'all get out of this particular live video here on YouTube, the science behind mind body transformation. And trust me, I'll be going a lot more deeper into this. And yeah, for now, keep on subscribing to the YouTube channel at Health Fitness Wealth Business. That's one S on the business, 8726. And I thank y'all for tuning in to this very special live edition. If you're watching it live, I appreciate it. And even if you're watching it on the replay and didn't catch the live, I thank you for taking time wherever you may be, however you may be listening, to simply tune into this. I thank y'all, and we shall be in touch soon. Peace and love, y'all.